Good morning and welcome to TMS Book Club. My name is Sewela Langeni from Book Circle Capital. We're an independent bookshop that focuses on African literature, and we regularly bring you the latest in local books. And today I'm so excited to speak to Khulu Radebe, who is the co-author of this book we're discussing today, Comrade King. Welcome, Khulu, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
This book, you've co-authored it with Jeff Kelly Lowenstein, which chronicles your interesting journey of being a freedom fighter to now being a king. How has this book come about? How did this happen? How did the book come about?
Oh, thank you very much for this opportunity. Jeff came to my coronation.
Yeah.
And then after that, he was brought in by Tsepo Mahlaba in Mpumalanga when I was coronated. So he then developed an interest in my history. And then he then engaged me to say how possible it is for us to write a book about my life.
Yeah.
And I was very hesitant, but later I agreed. It took us some years for us to agree and to have it in a copy, because I was not sure about that.
Yeah, because I see it took you guys the process almost 7 years.
Absolutely, I was not sure. Sometimes I'll tell him, I think let's leave this thing.
And why the hesitancy to tell the story?
We grew up in the ANC as young boys in exile. We were taught not to talk about internal things.
Okay.
So the book has to talk about those things. So sometimes you feel afraid to say you are going to be releasing things that are sensitive.
Yes.
And then those things, they will then dent the image of the
Compromise
ANC.
the movement.
Yeah. Sometimes I felt that way, honestly speaking.
But so far, and the book has come out, what has been the feedback? Do you get feedback like that, some stuff that maybe you shouldn't have said, or how has it been received?
I remember one comrade who came after us in Robben Island.
Yeah.
He said it in Tswana,
Yeah, yeah.
You are releasing secrets of prison. Yeah, that's what he said.
And you take us through your upbringing in Alex, where your love of music, your love of family, and then joining the struggle.
Yes.
How was that transition?
In Alex, you'd grow up liking music. Now I was fortunate because the manager of the Movers by then was the husband to my aunt. So John, his name. So he would take me around and I would meet these drummers. And then my aunt also would be a very close ties with the other bands, Bo Enkas, these drummers. So I would meet with them. So I then developed the love of playing drums because seeing them at our home, at our grandparents' home. Yeah. So I started playing drums from there. Yeah. So I started playing with the likes of the Big Hennis Band, Opanza. Livy Pahle is the younger brother to George Pahle, who was killed in Gaborone raid.
Yes.
So we started working with those people.
But together you still moved to, you mentioned the Pahle brothers to Robben Island as well.
No.
Yeah.
In Botswana in exile.
In Botswana in exile.
Yeah. The Pahle brothers, Livy Pahle was a pianist. The elder brother was George. So George was killed in Maseru raid. So Livy survived. He's the only survivor who was underneath the bed. If you read the history of that raid, that after they shot, they could not recognize him because he was underneath the bed and there was a guitar. That's Livy. That's the guy who used to play piano in our band. Yes.
And in the book, you take us through this rich history from Robben Island, then to Angola and other parts of the world as part of your assignment in the struggle. Then you come back to South Africa, 2010, fast forward, you become king, which is part of a prophecy. Tell us a little bit about that.
They used to hide that from me.
Okay.
I'm the only son at home,
Okay.
4 sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened is that for me to know about that, I had a very strange dream. I dreamt people who were dressed up like the Shembe people.
In white, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like wondering, what is this? So this dream kept on coming to me. Then I started sharing it with my wife, And then my cars started crashing, and then I said, hey, let me deal with this. So the day I went to that spot where, there's only one spot that I dream, then I see these people wearing this. So when I went there, it was on Saturday afternoon. They then showed me a photo. I said, are you talking about this? I said, yes, these are the people.
Yeah.
So they then called a person who was a prophet. This guy told me to say, he said to me, if if you want your things to be right, you need to fulfill this dream. I said, what is the dream? He said, we need to take you to a mountain in Natal called Lenge. So if we do a ritual, then you will meet the rightful people that have to hand over the kingship. That's what happened. So we did that indeed, and then we came back. And then on our way, coming from Natal, I received a call from Lituli House to say there's a meeting of the NEC subcommittee of international relations. On that day when I arrived, Balega Mbete, she just said to me, you look like somebody that I know. I said, but we've been together in exile, you've never said these things to me.
You have history
He says, no,
together.
can we have this meeting after? Then she made me to meet our parents, meaning the family from my father. Then we started talking about this. That's how it was realized. It's not an easy struggle.
Yeah.
Up to today, they don't want to accept the truth.
Yeah.
But that is the truth, yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, your personal journey, such a rich history. And I hope readers out there will find value in it and some resonance.
Thank you very much. I think the book is very important.
It is.
Thank you.
You've had it here at TUMS Book Club. Comrade King is available in all good bookstores nationwide. And as Book Circle Capital, we definitely have copies. That has been me, Sewela Langeni from TMS Book Club.